Hey, welcome to this Field of Glory Empires gameplay video. If you love the history of ancient civilizations, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Hey, welcome. It's time to play some Field of Glory Empires, as assuming that I can talk today. Ooh, yeah, anyway. Coronavirus. Or maybe not. Okay, look at the big zoom out picture. Still looks about the same out here, except looks like Ptolemaic Egypt has done some payback on Macedonia. Rome is still growing quite powerful in the east. Look at that. And, of course, good old Carthage. God help me, I hate the color. Turning the map pink in the west. I wish there were customized colors. I wish. So, it looks pretty good. If I remember correctly, we're getting some payback here against the Gaetuli. And Mauritania is even giving him a few whacks over here at Garamontes. So, you never know. We might be able to get these guys to roll over and play dead. 18%. Not yet. Not yet. I really don't want anything from them. I want them to behave. And then I'll be quite pleased. The war against Iberia, which is depressing because Lusitania took our freaking objective. They have a trade deal. Let's look at their clauses. They want metal. They give us. What if we were to ask them to cede? Is it even around here? Is it a possibility? That's us. No, it's not part of the deal. So that makes me wonder if the diplomatic system is advanced enough to ask and see it's not part of. It just doesn't look like. How would you get that back? Like I said, it's interesting. Seed region. I don't want Asturia. Huh. I'm not sure how this is going to work out over here. This is problematic. Let's go ahead and accept that treaty like we did before. And I guess it's time to get bloody serious about this now that I've been doing the catch-up. So what do you say? We get good and busy. But before I do, hey, if you've been listening to me babble and cough for the last 3 minutes or so and you have yet to subscribe, please consider doing so. And when you do, ring that bell. That way you'll know when I've posted another video. Like video helps a bunch. Share with your friends. And please do leave me a comment. Look at this. Look at these gigantic. I mean, nobody wants to campaign over there. It's just one siege after the other. Unlike parts of our territory where we're lucky to have walls at all. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, how long will this siege last? Unbreached walls 0. We probably should be assaulting. Yep, we are. And those guys are beat up and looking pathetic. And we've got a real live army there, with more coming. but I'm still inclined to leave that alone. I've been burnt twice by those guys. Okay, let's take a look at decisions. First, we are positive there. Gotta love that. We should have, yep, we've decided to sell slaves. Probably could sell metal. Well, it's only going up 44. I think we'll leave it alone. We've got plenty of money. Gathering food, no, no, no. I don't see any decision there that needs to be taken. What I do see, other than my inability to cough or breathe clearly, is quite a few slots that have to be filled. So what do you say I put a quick cut in this? We'll come back and we'll play the turn. Okay, well, one thing is notable here. Had a very informed and bright commenter say something about the silver mines in Spain. Well, look at that. Money, 46, including bonus from 10 from gold, 10 from silver, and 10 from copper. What a great place to build a mint. We'll be building us, making us some money there, making some coins, huh? All right, let's look around since I have screwed up another very observant commenter. Oh man, I am really fading today. Something about me fighting 4 battles without leadership, which doesn't surprise me given how lousy my leadership is. But let's make sure that armies and fleets all have leaders. That one doesn't. Clearly not a good idea to give. Yeah, that would be a bad place to have a guy who gets a whack for sieges. Be nice if we could build some freaking walls there. Right now it looks like we're doing land expansion. Okay, well, the armies are on the move. All the available construction slots have been constructioned. I think it's time to go. Just hang on and hope that the Romans will wait a little bit longer. That's all I want. All I want for Christmas is the Romans to leave me alone. Well, that's not a battle. That's just a oops, we crushed you. Look at Lusitania making their moves. I don't know how we're going to get that objective region back from them. No idea. And we're still making money. We actually got a tiny positive manpower, substantial positive metal, nicely positive legacy. That's all those temples. But to win by legacy takes triple. Although, look at that. We're heading for double. Okay, we've got our transaction has been agreed to. Emporia wants to talk. They want to give us money and metal for African war elephants. Doesn't look like there's anything else available. Why not? Aha, that's very good. Yeah, this is... I think we spend the money here to get 3 infrastructure points per population. That's really nice. And unrest, go figure. Added that to our population. Rated by the Iberii. Raided by the Iberii, losing support. Yes, I'm not shocked. And we've had a leader die. Oh, we'll put him in there for right now. Well, let's start thinking our way through this. Are you guys ready to... Oh, 76% chance. Now the question is, do I get really greedy? Yeah, I think we hit them again. I think we hit them again. We just insist on getting more bang for our buck. Meanwhile, the Iberii no, they're just not willing to become a client state no matter what. They don't have Sucro. Oh, that's the only region of theirs that we've covered. Oh, that means that this is definitely the Lusitanians. Ay! Doesn't matter. They're not going to... they've only got a 14% chance of giving it up there. This siege will be quick. Wall level 1 unbreached. Some urban militia and Iberian warriors. Making money, still getting a little bit more in the way of manpower. I still think this guy, this experience of these guys is just too low. They just get absolutely crushed by legions. Absolutely crushed. Makes me want to build more navy. Okay, I'm screwing this up. Oh, this is such a good place to build navy, though, because of... Well, am I right? Trade center. Great Carthage. Boarding costs. Fog of war. It reduces equipment requirements by 45%. Right. Got plenty of equipment here. Powerful forces. 13 units. 19 units. I really think we need to build some light ships. Oops. Light ships. Reinforce those fleets. We've got to stay on top of that. And since we don't have a good way of figuring out what's up with Rome, I don't know any other way to do it. We're doing it here. Not much. We can just go ahead and do this. Man, you don't even have the foundation. Slot usage 0. Go for the public works. Yes, they're not happy. They're not going to be happy. And I'm not worried about it because I really don't intend to hold it. Regional roads is always nice. Takes a while, but it adds your trade range, your commercial bonus, and movement gets easier. Also had it pointed out to me by another astute viewer that I may not be building enough military buildings to get my leadership up, and that just might be true. I do have a bias against building the bloody things, and I don't know why, but I just don't build them like I probably should, because I see things like this and think, I gotta have a temple. I just gotta. Man, the commercial possibilities are endless. Stables. Got me building military stuff. I'm just I can hardly believe it. I do need to study that. And over here, '17 and '19. Yeah, okay. I'm finding myself completely reconsidering how I've been doing that. And that's why I like getting comments, because my first reaction was, no, I'm not doing too bad at that. And then I thought about it a little while and it's like, you really have not built much in the way of military. Look at this. And growth here is dreadful. It takes forever. And people are very unhappy. Very unhappy. All right, well, I think we're all good there. We've got our builds and our movements plotted. Let's go. We're going to have to convince the Iberians to give it up. How we convince Lusitanians to give us that back, I don't know. Well, that's interesting. What, did they sortie? Just view that, there's not enough time in life to watch every one of these battles. All right, Gaetuli, putting the pressure on. Okay, +4. That's nice. This is going up. So are they. We're pulling in the. I mean, we're growing faster than anybody, because I built so many temples. But I think we really are fragile. I think the Romans can stomp our brains out anytime they choose. Basilia was to give us metal and money for. Why not? I'm a pushover. Celtiki, metal, manpower, money. They want us to cede Dertosa, cede Numantia. Really? Dertosa, Numantia. That is really that's just a reach. I think we have to let's get out of here and look at. Yes, I know. Go away. I always sell slaves. Probably is not bright. And I think this is where clearly I'm not building big enough military units because I don't, arsenal level, army provisioner, don't know. This is very bad, and I'm not feeling I'm not feeling good about this. I don't think we would lose. Yeah, we would. We would lose that region. I think we need to answer our good friends, the Celtici. The counter proposal. I think we just reject the treaty outright. I come back over here, talk to these guys again. Transaction. Seed region. Asturia, Galicia, and Visconia. What I want is this, and it's just not on the table. And I don't know how to get it. 'Tis a little bit frustrating. Alright, let's take a look here. Walls are breached. Peace. Come a client state's a big zero. Peace. Well, we're not going to get it, so I think we order these guys to assault. And we step through this. Really? You know, they're going to make me go on the... They're going to make me attack. Okay. Yes, we've taken that. Got a crummy general. Got that going. And they've taken down the local palace, which I think is just generally a good thing. Alright, we should have mercenary knucklehead that just does not want to play. Got those 4 light ships, which I think need to go there. Now we get a good general, huh? Got to wait a turn. So I don't think these guys are going to give it up this round to diplomacy peace. Whoa, maybe they will. Try. They'll even give those places up. Not that I want them. Don't really want them either. Well, actually, I could probably... try to figure out how to build a province. That is Kalama. See that? They don't like that. Well. Seed region. And Kalama. That gets us to 80%. Along with the client state, and we could build this province, which is always a good thing. Or we can build this one. It looks like they don't care about this, and it's understandable. They're really awful. Scorched desert, scorched desert. They are really awful. That's an 80% chance. You know what? I think the thing to do is to continue our march. This army is big. What's the frontage there? 8. (22 units). They're not going to out even with a new leader. I think it's time to go there, because that, I believe, will give us this province. And I think they'll be a lot more amenable to cooperating if we beat their brains out a little bit more. All right, we're assaulting here. And we've got some things to do in here, some considerable things to do in here. Yes, yes. Well, what do you say we put a cut in it and get that done? Back in a moment. All right, this could be a big one, depending on how things go over here with the Gaetuli. We've gotten beaten just about as many times as we've won against those guys when it came to big field armies. So you just don't know. And I don't think that's interesting. That is interesting. Here we go again. And they're going to beat us again. Well, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think we're going to lose again. Goodness gracious, come on. Look at this. And they pursue. I swear it's like they are just about unbeatable. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong other than not being smart. But we just keep getting hammered. They've got a tired army that comes in there. We've got a fresh army. They can't flank us. They had a good leader. We killed him. We're gonna get these guys. They're just done. It's really, I haven't built enough military buildings and have not upgraded my forces enough. Sounds like it's going to be very bad when it comes to dealing with the Romans. Because most of my high productive areas, there's just no room. I would have to tear things down, which it may come to that. Lusitania. No, we not unless you want to cede a region to me, that would be good. No, them cede a region to me. And for some reason, this region you can't cede that to me. The Celtici have it. I don't want that region. And nor do I want that region. I want this bloody region right there. All right, we'll counter-propose. I have no intention of giving you manpower. Wow, that is a gigantic province. Absorb nation? No. Your clauses, we're going to reject it. All right, we've taken that place from... We don't need to do that. And we don't need to do that. And we can't do that if we needed to. All right, we have taken this from the Iberii. And it's time to talk peace with them again. They are just in no way willing to settle up with me. Well, looks like there's nothing to do. Let's take a look at something here. Silver, stone, copper. March there. Stubborn. Emporia rejected our offer. It add to our nation. Yeah, we conquered that. Yeah. Gaetuli, you guys have just burned my butt. This army is beat down. It doesn't have a leader. And it keeps... And this guy just does not seem to want to get any healthier. I don't know what's going on here, why I cannot get on top of him. But we're going to punch up another couple of Libby Phoenician infantry and improved cavalry. And to hell with the cost. Peace. They will allow us to absorb their nation? That might be more trouble than it's worth. They're all about being a client state. Absorb nation. That's a bunch. That is a bunch. That's more than I want. That's more than I want. Client state. Seed region. Oh. There. I'm perfectly happy with that. Oh my God, look at the humiliation. Look at the legacy. I don't care whether you have objectives or not. You're going to be a... Give money? No, we're not doing that. Give metal? That's amazing. It's 100%. Humiliation, legacy. That'll let me build that province. We need to get out of this war. Let's propose that. Let's propose that. Yep. We need out of that war. Because now we got to go to war with Numidia. Now we got to treat Numidia. We got to beat them like a redheaded stepchild and get this region back and rationalize all this. All right, we're marching there. Wow. There's a lot to do. A lot. Better get to work. All right, I'm going to put a cut in it. I'm going to do that. And heck, I may even watch the news or listen to the news or something for a little while. Maybe a little bit. Oh, look. 2 usurpers are getting Rome. Yes. That's very nice. That's just very pleasing. That happies up the old Carthaginian in me. All right, like I said, let's put a cut in it. Back in just a few minutes, a moment for you. Could be as much as an hour on my end. Well, okay, let's see. We're going to run this little navy here. Right down there to take on the... Ooh. Well... we're a lot bigger and meaner than him. We're going to go anyway, despite my miserable experience with taking on smaller forces and getting my butt kicked. And yeah, this is just a totally inadequate bunch to keep up with what's going on here. We make peace with them. I'm going to be tempted to take this beat up, tired force and run it up here to reinforce Corsica. To make that not nearly as easy a thing to just pick up. And I don't know, I was thinking about beating up on Numidia first, but I think maybe Mauritania, although they are dangerous, might be the right guys to go after. Man, they've got armies all over the place that would suddenly be unpleasant to me, like there. Ugh. Oh, yeah, it's just a little tiny little army there. Nice mercenary infantry, though. All right, I think it's time to push the button. Let's go. We're going to have a big revolt back in on the east coast of Spain. I think that's coming. How do I get that objective from Lusitania? Lord. I don't know, but we got a fight here that's bigger than I expected. Let's get in there. Oh, good. We're on a very narrow frontage. Well, we won that on balance. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, good. We're going to lose this battle, too. Oh, no. Maybe not. Maybe a draw. Yeah, okay. That was brutal. Probably have to do it again. Here we go. Alright, we won that. That guy is just wicked. Get him. There we go. Get him. Hey, we crushed their right. Or our right. Their left. Your other left. Not good here. Looks like we stood up to it though. And we won. Whew. Yeah, I just haven't... My army hasn't improved enough. Ooh, where is this? I guess right back there, the same old place. Did they bring another army in that I didn't see before? It was a good start. Okay, well, we won that one. That was a tough fight. Whoa, man, the Iberii have taken back. Oh, we want peace now. We want peace. We want peace and we want that, and that's all. Right there. They've gotten the objective back from the Lusitanian bunch. Yes, we're gonna sue for peace and try to grab that because all the rest of this is just stuff. Hopefully we've settled with Gaetuli. Veneti proposing a trade deal. No kidding, they want African war elephants. Tell you what, everybody wants them. They want to give us money and metal. And why not? Bithynia wants an alliance. Rejected. Iberii. No, but I will counter propose that you give us Pisor Seed region. They didn't like that. They didn't like either of those. Let's see. That place is trouble. Find where I am. Artania. Sucro. I can't figure it out. Tell you what we're gonna do. Do that. Maybe I'll be able to see. Seed region. There's Sucro. And I am looking all over for it. Mauritania. I'm not doing too good here. I must be blind. Blinder than I thought. Well. What is up with this? Click and it moves the map. And if I don't zoom, when I zoom in enough to get it, it's all at an angle. It's brilliant. Here? 53% they'll give us that. No chance. View clauses and rejected. Yeah, I already told them no. Yes, I've already told them no. free some slaves. I'm not sure what that was. I need to go look. Yeah, those are good things. Freedmen laws. There's a general building. It's 50% chance of returning to a quieter state of unrest. We'll go for it. Maybe problems in some places. That army has taken a pounding. That siege will be quick. Are these guys still thinking about things? Okay. Well, you know, oh no 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 no. There. This crummy little army ought to be able to just run it over, but of course not. Every time I go after those guys, they come after me. Alright. Lusitania has got big issues. I can't get there for 3 turns. Just no marching across that rough central highlands. I might as well just live with it. Their navy got away. And going there is just not smart. It just doesn't make any sense. It'll take me out of supply. I'll be unhappy. They won't come out and play no matter what I do. That's their capital. Alright, fine. We'll go here. We'll take our beat up army. Dangerously beat up army. March there. And hope that we don't have to fight any kind of real field battle. 26. You guys are wearing me out with your not being serious about settling things. We're going to move on you. And there's a lot to do. One more time, let's put a cut in this and get this done. Back in a moment. Okay, Rome is still busy with multiple usurpers. That's a good thing. We're waiting for the Gaetuli to settle with us. You know, I'm not even going to do it. I'm not going. In fact, I'm going to move these guys. Oh, I say that. We got to grab another objective. And this one looks tough. Wall level 2. Wall level 3. Okay. All right. Wall level 1. Wall level 1. Wall level 2. We're going to start moving in that direction. And okay, got some besiegers. That's always a good thing. They've got quite a navy sitting out there. with a really good leader, which is something we don't even know what that means. I'm going to have to start switching some guys around, assuming I got anybody that can switch. They're moving. Yep. It's 1. He's a 1. He's a nothing. He's a 2. Make him Seleukios. Artaxia, because we're fixing to have a big old fight out there. All right. I think we're ready to go. Right. Let's do it. Such lousy leadership. The nationalist leadership is horrible. The military leadership is horrible. It's just, we're fighting Navy. Looks like they came out to play. We'll get our sailors some experience. We'll even lose some of them. Lord, it's too expensive. Stalemates that just crushed each other. And battling on us. Yeah, this won't be any big deal. Look at that. Heavy infantry fighting. Everybody else gets crushed. Urban militia are not up to it. There we go. That pushed their button harder. Maybe we can get something going there with them. Man, Lusitania just went big and then got small. The Celtici, and a good thing they're our friends. Although they want stuff from us. And we wait for this. Come on, Gaetuli. I want to end the video with some kind of success on the North African front. Having settled all that hash. Oh, very good. They are a client state. All right, we know that. We don't care. Now they're after the Iberii. Yay! You are like a snake. Yeah, well, I'm for it. I really don't have any interest in you, man. I have interest in places that are a pain to get to. All right, let's take a look. How did that work out? Right, we should be able to build a province here, which we shall now do. And that army is kind of wore out. Peace, seed region. Suddenly, all this makes more sense to them. Coming client state does not. What can we get from them? It's not worth a risk. Seed region. All right, how are we doing up there? Uh, 90% chance. Yeah, I think nope, they don't like that. We're still going to have trouble with them until we can subdue them. But right now, grabbing that region is worth backing off for a while. We won't be able to leave. We're going to have an army up in here no matter what. But that just makes sense to me. So let's propose a treaty. Yep, we did that. We got a bunch of boundaries changed. Right, there's unrest. Who retired? Oh. Hey, how about if we put a coward in there? He gets a movement penalty. I'm going to put a decent leader there. In fact, it might be smart. Yes, in fact, it is smart. Since I think we're going to get peace there, to go with him. And he goes there. These guys come back here where we are not nearly as powerful as I would like to be. Phoenician trireme, warship, light ships. It's expensive. Warship, Phoenician trireme. Yeah, that's pricey, and it's going to hurt on our manpower. But we got to get a navy out there because they've got a real navy. They got a bunch of it. When we piss them off, it's going to be interesting. Going to be interesting for sure. All right, well, we are set up to go after Mauritania. We should have peace and get this in another turn or so. And I think we stand there. All right, well, I think that's enough. I think we're going to call it a day. It's been interesting. We are doing really well from, oh, look at the wrong thing. We're rocking it with legacy. I mean, we're 2.5 times the income. So that's really just knocking them dead. Nobody else is. I mean, they're not even in the game. Objectives, structures, regions. Building regions is important. Government's the only place they've got an advantage on us. I'm amazed. But it's interesting. I still think the ultimate fight's going to be with Rome, and it's going to be Rome starting that fight because I'm perfectly happy to run to a win without touching them. We're going to stay focused on Africa and Spain and defending against Rome. And there you go. Hey, I appreciate you watching. I'll see you again real soon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you click on that picture of very young Waz, you'll be subscribed so you'll never miss another video. Then click on that bell notification button and please share and comment. See you again soon.